Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Fred Holmes. I am welcoming you to our Thursday evening special edition of the Zija International webinar, business information, and also we're going to do a fast launch training today. I see a lot of you have joined in. My name is Fred Holmes. I'm an independent distributor with Zija International. And actually, this is kind of a unique evening. I am coming in to you, or I was going to say phoning in, but I'm actually on camera from my remote office in an undisclosed island location. So welcome to my other office. And this evening, we're going to do quite a bit of things over the next several minutes. We're going to take the opportunity to introduce you to Zija International, share a little bit about our company, our products, and the income opportunity that's available through Zija International. Also this evening, we're going to, immediately following the presentation, we're going to do a fast launch training for new distributors. We've had a complete week of activities. This is kind of a special week out of the month because we had our corporate call earlier in the week. We had our Natural Health Revolution call with Dr. Joshua Plant. And there's been a lot of people that have had an opportunity to look at Zija. Perhaps a number of you have invited a few friends to take a look this evening. So it's my privilege to be able to host this webinar. We're going to go through the information. I'm going to bring up a little PowerPoint for you so that you can see the information that we're talking about. I'm just going to take a quick little peek here to see who's joined me. Oh, very good. I see a number of people. Hello, Amy from, well, now Southern California. I see Anthea, Debbie, good to see you. Donna, always good to see you. Quite a few people I don't recognize, so some of you are brand new distributors with us. I'm going to see if and I see Pat Anderson has joined. I'm very excited. In a few minutes, I'm going to bring Pat Anderson online. She's one of our company's top income earners. Certainly somebody that can speak to the value of what we're doing. So let me go ahead and get started here. I'm going to get this going. And let's see here. Where are we? There we go. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, my privilege to welcome you to the Zija International webinar. What Zija International is all about, we're a relatively young company. We've been in business 10 years now. And we are leading the natural health revolution. And the reason for this revolution, frankly, a lot of the information I'm about to share with you really doesn't need to be shared. We're all pretty much aware now that in the Western world, because of the combination of both the degradation of our food chain, the increase of pharmaceutical medications, today we have a challenge. Our health and wellness is under attack. The top six, or of the 6 of the top 10 causes of death in the Western world are directly related to diet. 2/3 of the world's population is overweight. Here's something that's really scary. Every single person on the average consumes 3/4 pound of sugar. That'll speak to what's happening with our food chain. Well, in Zija International, we recognize the needs to address these issues. And we focus on 3 areas, both nourishing the body, restoring the body to better health naturally, and then conditioning the body. I think everybody's aware that if we get enough exercise, that's going to change a lot of things. While many companies focus on one of these areas, Zija International is perfectly poised because of our corporate leadership, our infrastructure, and our product lines to address all 3 of these areas. Naturally nourishing the body through our core Moringa products, naturally restoring the body through our first-to-market essential oil line that is clinical grade, and then naturally condition the body through our Ripsticks fitness supplements and an active lifestyle. Now, the reason behind our products is this gentleman right here, Dr. Joshua Plant. And you probably want to go ahead and Google his name, research him a little bit. Dr. Plant has been with us now for 4 years. He is one of the sharpest, brightest young minds in the health and wellness industry today. Josh was able to graduate #1 in his class from the Harvard Medical School. He got a PhD in biological sciences. Not only is that pretty spectacular to be #1 in the class, but he also completed that program in half the time. Typically, it's a 7 to 8 year program. He did it in 3.5 years while raising a young family. He's one of only 14 people in the world who has ever received the prestigious National Institutes of Health Fellowship Award. Josh came to us 4 years ago, giving up opportunities to work with some of the, the pharmaceutical companies. He literally could have written his paycheck for the rest of his life because of the accolades and the knowledge that he had, but he chose to work with Zija International and be part of the natural health revolution. Now, this particular slide here, this is something that everybody's aware of. Especially if you're anywhere near my age. If when I was raised back in, the 50s and the 60s, this is what we called the food pyramid. Natural, healthy, vitality foods. Today, this is the food pyramid. I talk about the 4 basic food groups, right? Pizza, tacos, hamburgers, and soda. And it's really kind of a sad statement, but this is what's happened to the American diet, but truly it's the Western world. And today we really do need to find ways to naturally nourish the body. 87% of us are undernourished in at least one key nutrient. And we're really aware that the food chain, most people are aware the food chain today, even if you try to eat healthy, has a very small percentage of the nutrition it did 50 and 60 years ago. So the answer to this question or this challenge is the Moringa oleifera tree. It's the solution to the nutritional deficit that exists in the Western world's diet. Many people are unfamiliar with Moringa oleifera tree. It is nature's miracle tree. This one botanical contains 46 antioxidants, 36 anti-inflammatories, all of the omegas, 3, 6, and 9. All of the amino acids, including the 9 essential amino acids our bodies can't produce. We have to source them from our diet. The Moringa oleifera tree is at the backbone, the core of Zija International's product line. And so what Zija's focus is, and there is a difference. Not all moringa is created equal. When we first launched the company, and when I say we, I'm not talking myself, when the company started 10 years ago, we were the only company that was bringing Moringa oleifera to market. Nobody really had even heard of it. Today, there are other companies that have moringa, but there's a major difference between Zija International and other moringa. First of all, we control every aspect of our product line, starting with the plantations that our raw materials are grown in. We're raised all of our moringa trees are raised without chemicals. We grow our product to the UK standards for all organic, all natural. Then we take it a little bit farther. We go and hand harvest our moringa trees. What that does is that ensures we get only the very best parts of the moringa tree. Then we take it another step farther. We shade dry our raw materials on site. Now, this is quite a bit more expensive and time consuming, but what it does is it creates the most nutrient rich and vital moringa available in the marketplace today. Then we bring the raw materials to the United States. We manufacture our own products in our own FDA certified pharmaceutical grade manufacturing facility. This is really important to understand. We are the only company that I'm aware of in the nutritional supplementation market space that actually produces our products to pharmaceutical grade quality. And so the difference between what Zija International is doing and what else is available out there has everything to do with quality. We control everything from the ground up. Now, for nurturing or for naturally nourishing the body, our system is really as simple as 1, 2, 3. through a comprehensive nutritional program that starts with something as simple as a serving a day of our super mix. Our super mix is our most popular version of our moringa drink. Provides all the nutrients the body needs. Then we add in suppression of the appetite through one of our additional supplements. In this case, the XM Burn. We have several different kinds for everybody's individual needs. And then we go a third step, which is detoxification of the body, the ability to remove the harmful waste products and chemicals and so on that have been stored in the fat cells over years and years of, impure water, air, wearing dry cleaning, and of course the food chain. And so a core nutritional program also lends itself very well to our weight management program. And when you recognize in the Western world, a third of the population is described as being morbidly obese. Another third of the population is clinically obese. And the last third of the population, they all want to lose 10, 15, 20 pounds. And so when you provide good nutrition in combination with these three steps, this is what allows people to bring their bodies back into balance and enjoy a healthy lifestyle. Now, we've gone another step farther, and we've recognized that the largest organ of the skin, or of the body, is the skin. And so what we've done is, with the benefits, nutritional benefits of moringa, we've created a line of salon quality skincare products and personal care products, all infused with the benefits of moringa nutrition, and without the chemicals and the man-made substances, the paraffins and so on, that are frankly in so many other things that we put on our skin. Now, the second component is to naturally restore the body. And today in the Western world, it seems that the foremost focus is on symptom relief through the normal healthcare system and pharmaceutical medications. We recognize there is a better way, and through the scientific mind of Dr. Joshua Plant, we have developed a line of essential oils. We call it Omeo essential oils, and it's the first time in this market space that any company has produced essential oils that are clinical grade. Clinical grade means the level of quality, purity, and testing that's done for the scientific studies. And we now make this available at competitive rates to the general population. And we've actually taken it even one step farther. Not only can we document the cell activity and permeability of our traditional essential oils, Dr. Plant is now at the leading edge, the cutting edge of scientific discovery, and we've developed a new line of products called Omeo Gene Expression, or AGX, where we've been able to identify specific essential oils that have a positive impact on the human gene expression. And for many people, this has been truly life-changing results, helping people find healthier and better ways to restore the body than necessarily focusing on strictly the pharmaceutical industry. And so, of course, we have a line of traditional single oils, oil blends. Today, Zija International is being recognized worldwide as the leader in essential oils. And then finally, the third component is to naturally condition the body. And again, this probably goes without saying. We already understand that a sedentary lifestyle is a terrible thing. Actually, statistically, twice as many people die from a sedentary lifestyle as they do from being overweight. And we already know that if the body's in good condition, it decreases stress, can decrease weight, increase energy, increase mental clarity. And what Zija's done is we've recognized another market segment that's growing rapidly. The whole line of sports-related nutritional supplementation is one of the fastest growing divisions, if you will, of natural and supplementation. And what we've done is we've focused on the Zija way, providing natural, healthy, organic. Because if you look at the things that are available and just look at what the people are using in the gyms, the workout, materials, the electrolyte, it's full of, artificial colorants, artificial sweeteners, soy-based proteins, and so on. Zija International is first to market with a specific targeted active lifestyle product division that has none of those, artificial colorants and sweeteners or sugar-laden beverages and so on. Literally every single thing that that an individual would need in our, 4 basic product combinations. Now, when you have products that meet recognized needs like this, I mean, again, we don't have to convince people we've got a problem with our food chain, we've got a problem with our medical industry and healthcare industry. When you've got products like this that meet a recognized need, and they really work, if people get positive effect, this is what creates an opportunity, because these products are only available through independent distributors of Zija's products. And so the Zija income opportunity comes at a very unique point in time in our world's history. Today we have, probably more so than any time before that I've been involved in this profession over 30 years now, more and more people are looking for alternative ways to create income. Here's some of the statistics that'll help you identify why that is. 2/3 of Americans would actually have a major struggle to overcome something as simple as a $1,000 emergency, a car repair, plumbing repair, what have you. 4/5 of U.S. adults will experience at some point in their lifetime joblessness, near poverty, or reliance on the government. 80% of us, 3/5 of U.S. households do not have sufficient reserve funds to cover 3 months of emergency need. Maybe loss of job, economic turndown, sickness, something like that. 3/5 of Americans couldn't overcome that. Now, enter Ken Brailsford. Ken Brailsford is the founder and owner of Zija International. Now, if you don't recognize Ken's name, you need to check him out. Ken is an icon in both the direct marketing and nutritional industries. He's known as the father of encapsulation. Ken was the first person to encapsulate medicinal herbs in gel caps, making it easy for the average person to be able to consume the benefits of those medicinal herbs. Ken was the co-founder of Nature's Sunshine back in the 70s. Many of you will recognize that company's name. Nature's Sunshine, now in business well over 40 years, a multi-billion-dollar legacy company in our industry. Ken went on in the 80s to become the founder of Enrich International, another company many of you will recognize the name. Today, Enrich International continues under the name of Unicity, over 30 years in business, and again, a multi-billion-dollar producer. Ken had long since gone into retirement, and what he did is he had the opportunity to see an hour-long documentary that aired on the Discovery Channel entitled Moringa, the Miracle Tree. And after viewing that documentary, in Ken's words, he was spiritually prompted to come out of retirement and bring this product to market. And it's been a blessing to so many people, both from a health perspective as well as a financial perspective. Now, for many people, trying to create additional streams of income, for many people it could be getting a part-time job, but of course that means less time with the family and doing the things that you care about. For others, it might be developing a business. Now, the challenge there, of course, is it can be quite expensive, the startup costs for a business, and in many cases, all one really has done is bought themselves a job. Now, the network marketing profession has so many benefits, and in today's market space, one of the fastest growing industries in the world, approaching $200 billion in annual sales. I mean, it's phenomenal what's happening in this profession. And the reason for it is very simple. There's a very low cost of entry to get involved in this business. You still have the opportunity to get the tax benefits that come from a traditional business. Provides both leveraged and residual income. These are critical if you're looking to create long-term, financial success and prosperity. Leverage comes from being able to develop a business and allow others to participate. In many cases, creating phenomenal amounts of productivity in a business that is actually part-time. And then the residual nature, this is something that's amazing, to be able to develop a customer base and know that they'll continue to use the products month after month and continue to create long-term residual income. There's literally the opportunity to start on a part-time basis, working from home, work at your own pace, and develop a business that can create true time freedom, flexibility, and for many people, a truly unlimited income potential. Now, becoming an independent distributor of Zija International has tremendous benefits. There's a multitude of ways that we get paid. You can receive fast start commissions, which allows you to make a lot of money for simple activities in the startup phase. As you develop distribution networks, which many of us have chosen to do, you then have royalty override income. We have other opportunities for those of you that are looking to create some significant income. You can actually develop one-time bonuses as you move up our various ranks, anywhere from $500 to as much as $5,000 at a time. Other rewards include, luxury cruises. We have rewards trips. The Diamond Club, for instance, for those of you that are looking to, develop some leadership skills with our company. The Diamond Club, I've had the good fortune to being part of that for a number of years. They've sent me on Caribbean cruises. Actually going to go to Cancun twice in the space of 12 months, going to be sending me and a number of other people to Cancun here, I believe, in February. So there's many ways to earn income through Zija. This last slide is for those of you that are perhaps looking for a career opportunity. Something that has never been done in the history of network marketing, and I don't believe it's ever going to be done again. The owner of the company, Ken Brailsford, has made a commitment to the distributor base, to those of you who want to contribute to the building of this company in a great way. Then what you can do is you can partake in the benefits of ownership, if you will. We have a profit participation program where Ken is committed to giving 25% of the profits of the company, if you will. That's 25% of Ken's income. It's going to go back into the distributor base, and it's going to go in the form of 5 separate profit pools that will be released at different points in the company's growth. Now, the first profit pool was delivered to us when we hit $50 million in annual sales. Still a very small company by network marketing standards. And at that point in time, we got our first 5% pool. I was fortunate enough to be able to be part of that pool. And literally, just that first pool, for many of us, has generated what most people consider to be a truly significant full-time income, and that's just the profit-sharing checks. But for those of you that are maybe here taking a look at Zija for the first time, pay close attention to that second pool. It's going to be released probably within the next 24 to 36 months is my personal guess. And when we introduce that second pool, there will be people creating 6-figure and multiple 6-figure incomes from just the profit pool alone. So we're very fortunate while we're a relatively young company, we've been in business now 10 years. We're a very profitable company. We've got the financial resources to the company to pour back into the development of the company, development of the distributor base, the tools and training necessary to provide for your support are now already in place. And then finally, what we have today, and the reason perhaps many of you are taking a look at Zija today, is this convergence of 3 market trends. First of all, the market trend in home-based businesses. People genuinely need to find a way to create additional income. The natural solution trend. Everywhere you go, people are talking about a healthier way. Everybody's going green. I even saw, I don't know what, Burger King or Carl's Jr., somebody, they were promoting that they have natural beef. Every fast food restaurant talking about being natural. So everybody's talking about the natural solution trend, and then add to it Zija International. we're at that very unique point in time in our growth curve where if you're lucky enough to find a company that stays in business, long enough to achieve that, 100 to $200 million a year mark, you have the benefits of the best of both worlds. You're involved with a company that's become stable, has infrastructure, is profitable, yet you have an opportunity to be in before the masses. You put all three of those together, that's what creates a timing with Zija International. And so what I want to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and let's stop the share. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I've got a couple of people online that perhaps can share with you. I want to go over to Florida. I believe that's where Pat Anderson is. And Pat, let me see if I can find you here. Pat, I'm going to bring you on to the webinar with me here for a moment. If you can join us, Pat. I know you've had a long day. I understand that you're building some business out in the Philippines right now. Is that correct?
Doing a lot of meetings and Zooms with the Philippines, and we're really excited about how it's going over there, Fred.
Oh, that is incredible. Yeah, I know that, I believe is it Raymond that was the gentleman that I was speaking with, probably about a week ago. I'll tell you what, we've got a new diamond coming out of the Philippines. I can pretty much guarantee that. Pat, we've been going through a little bit of information about the company, the products, and so on. You work with me on these presentations all the time, so you know what's happened. Maybe you can take just a moment and tell the folks a little bit about, your story. Why did you get involved with Zija? What did you do to launch your business and get off to a fast start?
Well, Fred, I wasn't looking for a business opportunity when you called me up. But you piqued my interest, and my husband and I, we've owned lots of companies. The last thing we needed was a job, and that's what I kind of thought it was. And but I was really interested in the product. I've had a health challenge since I was 15 years of age, and after quickly researching about the product, my background is holistic medicine, so of course I'm going to research. I was really intrigued with maybe it could help me. And, within a few short months it did, and I'm committed to growing Zija. I was fortunate enough to meet Mr. Brailsford when he came back from his missionary work. And you know what, when I looked into his eyes and he says, Pat, he says, we can take this around the world and help so many people. That was it. I've been loyal and true to Zija for, it's going to be 9 years in another couple of months. And that was the reason. He had a vision of where we needed to take this company. And so, I'm so excited about what we're doing. What are we, in 54 countries now? We're something like that. We have an opportunity here that a lot of people just don't have. And if you buckle down and work with your upline and learn the system, this is something that you can create a true residual income for your whole family, which is what I've done for myself and my 2 children. They've got great residual businesses going, and you know what? I'll always be here. I can't see me retiring even, Fred. This is just too much fun.
Well, and retirement is kind of an interesting concept, Pat. Neither one of us are the kind of people that are going to retire and then, take a nap and die or something. Always going to be doing something. But Pat, you've attained tremendous success, and it's really because you've helped so many people achieve their goals. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate the leadership and the effort you put into developing so many teams now worldwide. Thank you, Pat, for staying with us a little bit longer this evening.
Okay, you guys take care.
All right, so we'll let Pat go ahead and get back to the to what she's doing. And I'm going to see here. I may have Cindy Knight with me. Cindy, I'd like you to join. I hope I've got you okay here. I want to bring Cindy Knight on. Let me see if Cindy's available because you've heard from Pat Anderson. Hey, Cindy, how are you? I'll let you unmute yourself. There you go.
Hi, Fred. How you doing?
Very good. Appreciate you jumping on. Folks, you had a chance to hear from Pat Anderson. Now, this is what's happened with Pat, and she's modest. I mean, she's become now a multiple 7-figure income earner with the company. She's one of our top people, but she's been in for a while, and so she's had a chance to develop her business. I'm so glad to see Cindy, because Cindy's really just gotten started with us in building the business. I've known Cindy now for probably, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years. But Cindy, you bring an interesting perspective to the Zija Income opportunity. Folks, so those of you that don't know or haven't heard from Cindy, she's a very successful real estate agent in Florida. She's obviously very, very busy. And maybe, Cindy, you can take a moment, share with the folks a little bit about, why would somebody like yourself, a busy professional, successful professional, be interested in a part-time home-based business, and then tell the folks a little bit about what you did to get off to such a fast start.
Okay. All right. Great. Yeah. And thanks for having me on again tonight, Fred. It's always a pleasure. So in real estate, I'm a very, very busy person, and I'm always helping people, achieve their dreams and goals while never having the time or the money to pursue my own. And so I knew I needed a change. So when I went to convention in Utah, and I did get to listen to all the top income earners within the company and hear their stories of success, I really knew that I can do this. So, and what you had said to me, you had said, Cindy, you'll never have the kind of money that I have, and you'll never have the kind of lifestyle I have by selling real estate. And I knew it was true. Because like everybody else, I was out there chasing the dollar. I had to go to work, otherwise I didn't get paid. So when I came home from convention and I called you, I told you I was ready, and I asked you to give me, to coach me. And you did tell me that if I was committed, that I could replace my income in 24 to 36 months. So, and that's what I did. I just buckled down. I started on the system, and I just kept plugging in with the simple duplicatable system and inviting people and passing them information. I have 5 new distributors. I'm very excited. I have more people wanting to join my team, but they're going to have to wait a little bit, but I'm going to go deep. I'm going to do it the right way, the way I've been coached. And, just a few hours in the month of December, I made $1,162. But so far this year, for the first week, I've made $375.
Wow.
So, yeah, just for 1 week. So that's pretty exciting. So I thank you.
Cindy, I'm excited for you because you're doing exactly what you need to do to build a successful business. And literally, we're looking at just a handful of weeks already on a way to creating a full-time income. And then the next step, of course, is the long-term residual income. Cindy, thank you for all you're doing. I'm excited for you and your team. You're one of the up-and-coming rising stars. And folks, pay attention. Cindy's going to be one of our next diamonds. Thank you, Cindy. Appreciate you being with us this evening.
Thanks, Fred.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, you've had a chance to let's see if there we go. You've had a chance to hear a little bit about our company, what our products are doing, a little bit about the income potential, and you've heard from a couple of the people that have been with us for a while, and then some of our new people. I can share this with you from a personal perspective. While I'm not a novice to the industry, 30 plus years ago, I left my previous career as a cross-country truck driver to get involved in this profession. I certainly understand the power that can come from a network marketing opportunity. I was able to literally retire my first time around in this profession within 10 years. So I retired many years younger than I would have expected to. Had the privilege of enjoying a lot of things that most people only dream about, including being able to be a stay-at-home grandpa, raising my grandson. Was able several years ago to move back to the family home to care for my mother. Now today, my mother's 90 years old, and I'm blessed to be able to have a part-time home-based business that allows me the time, freedom, and flexibility in my day-to-day schedule to meet her needs, and yet having, with the Zija Income opportunity, a chance to create truly a life-changing income. And as some of you are aware, I'm currently on a little bit of a business trip. I'm researching other areas for remote office. And so I can literally do this business from anywhere. And so what I'm going to do is, for those of you that perhaps were invited to take a look at Zija International through a friend or a family member, coworker, ask you to join us this evening, what I want you to do is a couple things. Number one, get with the person that asked you to join this presentation. If you haven't had a chance to try our products, try our products. You know, we're so convinced that you will benefit from our products. Every single one of our customers has the ability to have a complete 30-day unconditional trial offer. Use the product for 30 days. We know you're going to love the products. And if you don't, you get all your money back. So you have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. Now, second group of people, maybe you were invited to look at our business. And what I'm going to encourage you to do is get back with the person that asked you to be on this presentation and ask them how to get involved, how to become part of the natural health revolution and receive some of the financial benefits that you've heard from a couple of people this evening. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to pause for just a moment, and then I'm going to move over to the second half of our program this evening, which is our fast launch training. So give me just a moment here.